Why does one generation seem to move through the world almost silently, while the others never stop talking? You hear constant analysis of boomers and millennials. Gen Z is unpacked daily, yet sandwiched between them all is a group that operates on a different frequency, Generation X. Born from the mid-60s to the early 80s, they're the colleague who quietly solves the crisis, the parent who gives you space to figure it out, the architects of our digital age who treat their own lives as offline. And the psychology forged in that silence is the key to understanding everything about them. Picture a different world, the late 70s. A child walks home alone. The house is empty. No devices to track them, no calls to check in. You were your own first responder. Research indicates that by the mid-80s, millions of children were regularly unsupervised after school. This wasn't just independence training, it was a foundational lesson in consequence. Help wasn't a given. Your mistakes had immediate, tangible results. Psychologically, this creates a brain wired for anticipation. It's why a Gen X mind is often 3 moves ahead, seeing pitfalls others miss. They witnessed the blueprint for adult life crumble in real time. They watched promises of forever end in divorce court. They saw lifetime jobs vanish overnight. The message was work hard, play by the rules, but the rule book was being ripped up as they read it. So they developed a stance that isn't quite cynicism, it's a prepared realism. They hope for the best, but are never surprised by the worst. This explains their notorious absence from the social media spotlight. Privacy wasn't a preference, it was a survival mechanism. A childhood mistake was a localized event, not a global broadcast. Sharing your inner world with strangers doesn't feel like connection, it feels like exposure. Their humor became a shield of irony. Make a joke, deflect the blow, feel nothing. You can trace this directly to their childhood backdrop. They grew up with the existential chill of the Cold War, where school drills treated nuclear annihilation as a mundane possibility. When the adults are calmly discussing the end of the world, you learn to hold 2 contradictory truths at once. You master detachment. Yet, from this soil grew a uniquely potent work ethic. They don't hashtag their hustle, they just execute. This was carved out in early jobs that felt authentically adult. Pre-dawn paper routes, fast food shifts making mental math change. These roles taught a raw contract. You are responsible for the outcome. They saw corporate loyalty betray their parents, so they pledged allegiance to something else, their own capability. They can't guarantee a job will last, but they can ensure they're the last person you'd want to let go. Here lies the core paradox of Gen X psychology. They are radically self-sufficient, yet deeply loyal in collaboration. They won't ask for a thing, but if you need them, they appear. No fanfare, no post about it. This springs from friendships built in the space left by absent parents. Their relationship to authority is purely merit-based. They follow competence, not titles. They question power because they saw so much of it fail catastrophically, from political scandals to economic collapses. They've been financially shaped and reshaped by recessions, from the dot-com bust to 2008. Security to them is a myth. That's not entrepreneurial spirit driving side gigs, it's the pragmatic understanding that everything can fall apart. This breeds a self-reliance that studies link to lower levels of seeking support during stress. Asking feels like failing. Their relationship with knowledge was physical. They hunted for answers in library stacks, valuing information that demanded effort. Cognitive science suggests this deepens in coding. What you work for, you remember. They fixed what broke because waiting for an expert wasn't an option. Grease-stained hands built a tangible confidence in the physical world. Now they watch their children navigate a universe of constant supervision and digital permanence. They gave the attention they lacked, but a quiet worry lingers. Have they made the next generation too physical, too soft?
because in the Gen X operating system, visibility is vulnerability. The truth is, Generation X may be the last to truly know solitude, boredom, and solving puzzles without an instant answer. They are not a better generation, they are a bridge. Bridges don't crave the spotlight, they bear the weight. And maybe that's the ultimate Gen X trait, accomplishing what matters without needing anyone to notice. If this exploration resonated with you, please like this video. It genuinely helps Winds of Thought. Consider subscribing for more deep dives into the hidden patterns of the human experience. Thanks for watching.